Welcome back to 242 Math. I am your host, Raphael Thompson, and today we will be continuing BJC Revision Mathematics Test 2. For those of you working with us, we will present the questions and give you a chance to work it, and then you can put your answers in, and we will show you how to answer it. At the end of the test, we expect you to give your name and your score from the 10 questions that we will be giving you for this test. Today, I will be working with two students to complete the BJC Revision Math Test 2 questions. The first student is Rafaela. The second student is Priyana. Number 1, BJC Revision Test 2. Use the graph on AIDS cases in the Bahamas to find the reported number of AIDS cases in 1996. Question 2. Find the missing angle. Question 3. Use the following shape and tell the number of A. Faces, B. Edges, C. Vertices. Number 4. Complete the table of values for the graph of y is equal to x. X values are 0, 1, 2, and 3. Number 5. Give the bearing of the sailboat labeled P from the harbour labeled H. Number 6. A. Find the area of the shape. And B. Find the perimeter of the shape. Sides 7 meters long, 3 meters wide. 7. Find the volume of the shape. Sides 3 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 4 centimeters. Number 8. Use this coordinate grid to answer the following questions. A. Write the coordinates for the flamingo. B. Which item is located at the coordinate 0, 5. Number 9. What is the probability of this spinner landing on the color blue? Number 10. A. Place a B on the triangle which is a reflection of triangle A. 10B. Place a C on the triangle which is a rotation of triangle A. And 10C. Place a D on the triangle which is a translation of triangle A. Remember, reflection means a flip, rotation means a turn, and translation means a slide. So go ahead and complete those 10 questions, and we will work them shortly for you, and you can indicate your score at the end of this show with your name and your school's name as well. Thank you. Okay, Rafaela, read number 1.
Use the graph on AIDS cases in the Bahamas to find the reported number of AIDS cases in 1996.
Very good. Okay, for AIDS cases in the Bahamas, Rafaela, let's see how you'd work it. So they want it for the year 1996. Go ahead.
Put your ruler at 1996 and draw a line from where the point represents it.
Straighten it up, straighten it up. The next way. Okay.
Then draw a line.
Okay, that's 1996, so that's where it meets the graph. Okay, now what do you do next?
Draw a line across to where the numbers are.
To the vertical axis. Straighten it, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Okay, draw it across to the vertical axis. Go ahead. Stop. Let's check it. All right. And what number do you think that should be?
375.
Why?
Because half of 350 and 400 is 375.
From 350 to 400, halfway would be 375. So in the year 1996, the Bahamas had about 375 AIDS cases. So put the number below it, Rafi. Cases. Very good. Hope you got that one right. Okay, Priyana, number 2, read it for us.
Find the missing angle.
And what's the missing angle?
These two angles on the straight line measures 180, and we're going to subtract 150 from 180.
So y is the missing angle. Okay, so write it. Y is equal to
150.
180.
180 minus 150.
Okay, do the working for us. 180 take away 150. So what you're doing?
I'm subtracting 150 from 180.
Okay.
Which is
So under put equal, equal under the equal, under the equal, put equal, under the equal of it, yeah, equal,
Equals
and put
30
and put 11
degrees.
degrees. Very good. Okay, so first of all, you have to recognize it's a straight line angle, so it's 180 degrees, like she said. So to find y, you take away 150 from 180, 30 degrees. I hope you got that correct. If not, try it on the other test. Test 3. Okay, Rafaela, number 3.
Use the following shape and tell the number of faces, edges, and vertices.
Okay, go to 3A. Faces, what are the faces?
The faces are the flat surfaces.
Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, you put that answer behind faces. Edges, what are the edges?
The lines.
Count them. Mark as you count. Mark each one as you count it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Put that behind edges. And finally, vertices. What are vertices?
Where the lines meet.
Where two edges meet. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Put that behind vertices. Very good. Okay, Priyana, we are number 4. Let's read it.
Complete the table of values for the graph of y equals x.
Okay, so this one is a simple graph. Let's give the persons who are watching some time to complete. It's a simple graph of y is equal to x. And we just want you to do the table of values. Once you do the table of values, you should be able to construct your graph using the table of values. But first, you must be able to complete the table of values. Okay, you should have enough time to complete, Priyana. So what would you put for y under the 0? Go ahead.
If y is equal to x, it will be the same thing that x has. So x0 is equals to y0.
Okay.
X1 is equals to y1. X2 is equals to y2. And x3 is equals to y3.
So what did you do? You substituted.
I substituted for y is equals to x.
Yeah, the values for x. All you did is substitute the values that they have for x to give you the values for y. So you get 0, 1, 2, 3. Hope you guys got that one correct. Go ahead. Okay, Rafaela, number 5, read it.
Give the bearing of the sailboat P from the harbor H.
Okay, give persons a chance to look at it and see how they would attempt to do it. This is a simple question on bearing. And Rafaela, tell us, how do you calculate bearing? Bearing is always calculated
Starting from north.
From north, okay, and going
to the point.
Clockwise, yeah, you go clockwise to the point where you need to get to. Okay, so bearing is always taken from north and you go clockwise. This one is simple and straightforward because I already have the angle in there. And what angle is that, Rafaela? What angle is on it?
Right angle.
No, this angle here.
And
what angle is? What's this angle? Read it. How much is that?
48 degrees.
48 degrees. You don't need to name it or anything. We just need to know the number. It's 48 degrees. Now, so Rafaela, work it for us. Show us the angle you need. Use your pen and draw it in so we can see the angle that you need from north. Go to the north line. That's the angle, and that's the angle we need to calculate. It's already calculated for you, so write the answer at the bottom for me. How would you write bearing? Go
with
higher.
3 digits.
3 digits.
048 degrees.
Very good. And that's the answer. If you put 48 degrees, you still get it correct, but the way you need to write it is with 3 digits. So if it has 48, it's 048 degrees. Very good. Hope you got it correct. Let's continue. Priyana, your turn. We are now on number 6. Read what we have to find first.
6A says, find the area of this shape.
Okay, and read 6B.
6B says, find the perimeter of this shape.
And what shape is that?
A rectangle.
Rectangle. What's the formula for area of a rectangle?
Length times width.
Okay, work that first for us. Hold on, let's give them a chance to work it at home. Do 6A quickly, the area of the shape, and put your answer in for that. And then go on to 6B and put the perimeter of the shape before we work it to see if you can get the correct answer. Okay, Brianna, 6A, work it.
I'm going to say 7.
Tell us, put A first. Area is equal to, A to the front of it. A is equal to, equal.
7 times 3, which is equals to 21 meters.
And for area, square. You put a square, yeah, to the top of it, M. Okay, there's a reason why you do that, and let's show them why you do it that way. Brianna, come right over here. Put 7 meters, right? 7 meters times 3 meters. Okay, equal 7 times 3.
7 times 3 is 21.
So put 21. And then you multiply meter by meter. So that's why you put M and put the power 2. Because we multiplied M twice. So that's why you have to write area in square units. And that's what she did. Very good. I hope you got that answer. Remember, you have to put square units. If you don't put square units, you'll only get 1 mark. If it's worth 2 marks. So you'd only get 1. Okay, go on to now the next one, Brianna.
6B, find the perimeter of this shape.
And what's the formula for perimeter?
2L plus 2W.
2 times the length plus 2 times the width, or you just add up all the sides. So show us the sides you're adding. Put the numbers in so we can see. That would be 7 and that would be 3. Okay, now put P is equal to and work it. Put the numbers and then add it up.
7 plus 7 plus 3 plus 3.
Good.
Equals 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 7, 14 plus 3 is 17. And 17 plus 3 is 20.
So put the answer. Okay, good. Now notice she put, no, that's good. That's good. 20 meters is the answer. We didn't multiply meters. We added the meters, so you don't have to put square units or anything else like that. If you're multiplying, you have to worry about that for area and volume. Not for perimeter because you're adding. So if you added 7 meters and 7 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters, you get 20 meters. Very good. I hope you got that answer. And let's move on to number 7. Okay, Raphael, we are number 7. Read it for us.
Find the volume of this shape.
Give the persons at home a chance to work it for the volume of this rectangular prism or cuboid. You're finding the volume of this shape. And I've given you the measurements, 3 measurements. And Raphael will, before she works it, she will tell you the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism or cuboid. What's the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism?
Length times width times height.
Length times width times height. Okay, so you should have already given an answer by now. Raphael, let's work it. Put the formula first. V is equal to L times W times H. Tell us what you're doing. That's the formula.
Length times width times height.
Put in the numbers now. Equal and put with the measurements. Length is what?
4 centimeters.
So write 4 centimeters times
2 centimeters, which is the width,
go ahead,
times 3 centimeters, which is the height.
good, equal
4 times 2 is 8.
8 times 3, work it one time. 8 times 3,
24.
so put 24 as for multiplying the numbers. Now how many times are you going to multiply centimeters?
3 times.
So what do?
Put 24 centimeters cubed.
Okay, I'll put to the power of 3. Okay, so and your answer is 24 cubic centimeters, or 24 centimeters to the power 3. And you know why we put cubic centimeters or centimeters to the power 3? Because you multiplied it 3 times. 4 centimeters times 2 centimeters times 3 centimeters. The numbers 4 times 2 times 3 is 24, and the centimeters, centimeter times centimeter times centimeter is centimeter cube. Very good. Let's move on. Priyana, we are now on number 8. Read it for us.
Use this coordinate grid to answer the following questions. 8A, write the coordinates for the flamingo. 8B, which item is located at 05?
Coordinate 05. Okay, go to 8A. Let's give those who are watching a chance first to write the coordinates for the flamingo in. Show us the flamingo, Priyana, so they will know where it is. Just point to the flamingo. That's the flamingo there. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Okay, Priyana, let's work it.
8A, write the coordinates for the flamingo. First, we're going to go to the x-axis, which is right here. So we're at 1. Going to go up to the y-axis, which is right here, to 7, where the flamingo is. So it's 1, 7.
Okay, and tell us why it's 1, 7, not 7, 1.
Because first, you always have to start to the x-axis.
Right. Okay.
And then go to the y.
So you look for the number on the x-axis first, then look for the number on the y-axis. Okay, go to the second one. Good.
8B, which item is located at 05?
Find it.
First, go to the x-axis. We're at 0. Going to crawl up to the y, to 5, which is right here. And there's a pineapple right there at 05. So we're going to write pineapple.
Very good, Priyana. So that's straightforward. The item at 05 is the pineapple, and that's different than 5, 0. So 0 is on the x and then 5 on the y, so that's why it went up to where the pineapple is at. I hope you got that correct. And we move on to number 9. Rafaela, we are on number 9. Read it for us.
What is the probability of this spinner landing on the color blue?
Okay, so let those at home have a chance to work it. This is a probability questions, and we have different colors on the spinner. And Rafaela, point to the colors and name them as you go, so they would know what the colors are. Just point to the name as you go straight around. Start with black.
Black, yellow, red, yellow, blue, green, yellow, green.
Okay, those of you at home, just put the answer in. Write the answer as a fraction. So you can give the answer for number 9 for probability. Okay, Rafaela, go ahead. Write the answer for that.
Since there's 1 blue and there's 8 colors on the spinner, the answer is 1/8.
Very good. Okay, hope those of you at home got that correct. Only 1 blue and there are 8 colors, so the probability of landing on blue is 1/8. Very good. Priyana, number 10, final question. Read it for us.
10A says, place a B on the triangle, which is a reflection of A. 10B says, place a C on the triangle, which is a rotation of A. 10C says, place a D on the triangle, which is a translation of A.
Very good. Let's give those at home a chance. I'll just enlarge the diagram for them. Okay, those of you at home, see if you can figure out this one, which deals with reflections, rotations, and translations. Put a letter on the triangle that is a reflection of A now. Okay, next. Put a letter on the triangle that is a rotation of A, triangle A. And finally, place a D on the triangle, which is a translation of triangle A. Good. Now let's see if you got those correct. Priyana, go ahead and work it for us first. First of all, you place a B on the triangle, which is a reflection of triangle A. So go ahead and work it, Priyana. Where would you put the B? Capital B? Okay, perfect. So that one is a reflection of A. What's another word for reflection, Priyana?
Flip.
It's a flip. You just flip it. That's how come you got B. Now, Priyana, do the next one. Place a C on the triangle, which is a rotation of a triangle A. Capital C on the triangle. Very good. And another word for rotation?
Turn.
Turn. Very good. And then the last one, place a D on the triangle, which is a translation of A. That's the only one left. So that has to be D down there at the bottom. That's a translation of A. And notice that the translation is always the same, would always be the same diagram. Okay, the reflection is the flip. The rotation could be a turn, and it could be turned one turn, 2 turns, or 3 turns for the rotations. Very good. Hope you all got that correct. And now I need you to put up your score, and your score should be put up 1 mark for each question. Okay, students, just put a score out of 16. Number 1 was 1 point. Just put 1 point for each question to make it easier. Number 1 is 1. Number 2 is 1. 3, you have 3 points. Faces, edges, and vertices. For number 4 is 1. Number 5 is 1. Number 6 is 2, area and perimeter. Number 7 is 1. Number 8 is 2. Number 9 is 1. And number 10 is 3. So put a score of 16. And I hope you all got 16 out of 16. Remember to put your name and put the name of your school and your score so that I can give you a shout out on test 3.
Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you have enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up.
Be sure to share this video with family and friends. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.
That's a wrap.